High energy. There's a moon over there. An overgrown moon. You know, this could be a paradise. I'm gonna go for the ancient ruin. Oh, the big cells. You're talking about the walkers, yeah. I get you. I get you. You know, a lot of people don't fight them. Well, you need them for a conflict scanner. There's that. But you don't really need a conflict scanner, to be honest. They're not very useful, except for like trying to find out. Oh man, this is a hostile sentinel planet. You don't really need the conflict scanner unless you're looking for a freighter, or want to know what the conflict level in the system is, in case you want to go to base in it. This is an extreme planet, I think. Extreme sentinel planet. Severed head of a gek. The Vikings do not like the geks. And for good reason. I can seek knowledge of the past and go tomb raiding, or I can seek help with the language. I might as well go tomb raiding. See, here I'm not understanding you again. I want the model looks like a sword. I don't know what you mean by that. Like a sword? You want the one that looks like a sword? Yeah, but this is a gek head. Ugh. Probably have to go to another planet for it. This moon is no paradise. But then it doesn't claim to be. Not tier T. I have the model, but not tier 3. I think you mean the Atlas Pass. I don't have it on this character. I do have a tier 3 Atlas Pass, but not yet. I mean, I do have a tier 3 Atlas Pass on normal and survival, but I don't have one yet in Permadeath. Artifact. It disappeared. It glitched on me. Ah, the freighter. Okay. Yeah. I saw a freighter in Permadeath, but it was a C-class 25 slats. I decided against it. I really don't need a freighter, but at the same time, I'll accept it if it was an X-class max slot, or if it was an A-class, I would have accepted it. But it wasn't, so I moved on. There's a reason why there are 5 of these things, or 6 in this case, as opposed to only 3, because sometimes it glitches like that. Just remember, when starting a new game, the first freighter's free, so be picky. There's other ways of making money besides doing freighter missions. Come on, it's such a tease. It doesn't let me, like, mine it because my ship is on it. Ugh, so annoying. By the mysterious diary. The original text of the document has been greatly altered. Entries have been crossed through, written over, and even torn out. Apparently, several different writers. What was written here was hotly contested. Yeah, you can make units pretty fast in this game if you know what you're doing. Where did I pick this up? That wasn't worth it. Yes, nanites too. Don't know why I landed on this planet. Unknown life form. I passed my test. Something I free to explore. Free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base? A science terminal? I think all that might be done. Think of all that might be done. The Corvax is happy, overjoyed to see me. They seem to have just completed some rite of passage for their species. This is a thing. They have to go out into the universe and pursue their interests. Scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal. Sure, why not? You would take down a payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Oh, that's great. And thanks. Yeah, it's cool. It's I play the game for fun, but since I played it so much, I'm quite informed of the game, so I'm always happy to help to answer questions. There are, of course, some things of the game that I actually don't know, but yeah. Especially when the Beyond update hits. I don't know how much it's going to change the game. I wish I was more talkative or could be, but I am sick, and it's, you know, at first I'm fine. Then some of the medicine starts wearing off, like anti-cold stuff. So I have to wait and then take some more, and yeah. It is what it is. But I also have this, it's sort of like congested, so I'm a bit more fatigued. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm not in the top shape, but it's not, I played the game so much that it's not a concern for Permadeath. I'm just gonna pretty much reply slower than usual. I kinda want that one, but I'm gonna go here. With my luck, it'll be an S-Class Max Lot. I guess not. This is a Wolf. Actually, it's comfortable now, Wolfie. I pretty much want an exotic to explore. It doesn't have to be max slot, but it should be about 18 or 19 slots. By the way, for those who are watching, I'm uploading all these permadeath videos. I'm taking them, downloading them, editing them, and uploading them piece by piece to YouTube. So if you ever want to catch the beginning of my permadeath run, there you go. And since I'm experienced with the game, I'm pretty much going in a certain pattern where you probably want to do at the beginning. That said, I'm also restricting myself, so you know, you may want to go for manufacturing facilities, which you learn all out of the language as well. But the farm, I'm not doing any of that because it's permadeath. And of course, you want to upgrade your multi-tool as quickly as possible. I didn't really do that, but yeah. And the freighter, you want to do freighter missions. I probably won't do that, or do it very. I'll do some of it, but not a lot. No, I get that. It's a lot easier to understand a language and speak it than it is to write it down and know all the words. But the good thing is you understand what I'm saying. I'm not even... I slept a lot. I don't even know why I'm so tired. It's gotta be the cold. A fine base traveler, as of course befits your honorable status. Oh, Corvax shall be so happy there. Here. The Corvax is brimming with enthusiasm. Neither their shell nor the walls of my base seem to contain them. Welcome. Request aid. Honor to witness my level of the traveler. Honor, bit please. Corvax attribute. Take these blueprints. Liquids to Corvac's heart. That's odd. Traveler, harvest metal bulb and Corvax will do more. We'll create plans for microprocessor and advanced refiners. Corvax will clean windows while you are gone. Corvax is desperate to please, showering me with praise and offers of assistance. They tell me travelers are to be honored, raised above all others. What have I done to earn such esteem? The scientist requires a metal bulb and cobalt. Materials found on the ground. They will be able to use this substance to craft blueprints for microprocessors and advanced refinery. Joy, our home will be light and our windows will be clean. Ha! Okay. Things are going well, friend, but it will not be long before violence follows us here. It's inevitable. As a microprocessor, I will steal a march on faith. Yes, I would design a weapons terminal suitable for Viking armor. The overseer asked me for microprocessors in order to design a weapons terminal. Scientists should be able to assist me in the task. Yes. Exporter Morith has been helpful so far. I have no reason to distrust them. I shall find them the microprocessors they need. Oh, where am I going? Door, where's the door? That's why I prefer the hollow doors. You know, I could buy it. Another reason why you want to build your base next to a miner settlement. I trust our new Corvax friend was helpful. They are merely the start of our merry band. Are you ready to take the next step? The Overseer asked for the microprocessors so they can finish the plans for the weapons terminal. You have done so well, friend. I am so very happy. Now imagine this, friend. A life form displeases you. You punish it, reward it, reshape it. It's time. In time, it will do anything you wanted. So it is with the Sentinels and their attacks. But no more. Now we shall train the trainers. Overseer requires me to kill Sentinels and bring back their punjum. I accept. Sentinels have harried me through the length of my journey. We shall be free of their constant harassment. I think I have enough, actually. I can put it here. I'll place it here. Do you have it, friend? Their flesh, their pungium? The overseer in something of a state of excitement. They asked me for the pungium I have gathered. Some more to present me with a reward, as I knew they would. Oh, nice. I was gonna buy that, but no need. Friend, there is another matter. I gave you the means to create weapons terminal, did I not? Yet I see no Viking in attendance. Does my help mean so little to you that you would tarry so? You must recruit an armor before we can proceed. The overseer requires me to build a weapons terminal and recruit a Viking armor for my base. Splendid. I do enjoy our Viking friends. We shall all live in harmony, I think. What? I thought I built it there. Where did I build it? I swear I built it. Oh, I built it in the wrong spot, I think. I did. Got lost in my own base. I should be embarrassed. Hello there, Savage Gamer. I should sell this. It's better than the one that I have, but I kind of don't want to replace the one that I have. Not for that one. Glass. I needed this. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I need to find the cave. I was wandering around there, distracted obviously because I was on a phone call, and I forgot that I was looking for a cave. I swear I came across caves and I ignored them. Oh, I don't feel necessarily bad, but I don't feel well. This cold is clogging up my, well, you know, pressure and kind of fatigue. It's a shame because today was going to be a long stream, but it will not be today. I'll have plenty of rest, I'll tell you that much. Hi there, Dukes TV. Yeah. Well, it depends how long ago you played it, but yeah, eventually you're just exploring and building stuff. Okay, that's a good question. The first thing you want to do is, you see when you're in the initialize screen and then this is initialize, press square. You want to skip the very intro part. Just press whatever button that skips that part, because you're taking hazard protection damage while you do that. You're always gonna. I don't think anyone has ever started on the garden world, but I don't know. And after that, you want to look around you. If you see a cave, run for it. And if you don't see a cave, start running around and try to find the cave. You need to find the cave as quickly as possible. And from then on, hug the cave and you get the resources you need. In the cave, you'll find cobalt, and you'll find ferrite dust outside the cave. You can make these things. And those things are great for hazard protection. That means if you don't find sodium, you can just make these things. And then the next thing, after you make these things, for your hazard protection, also stand around. Like if you're in the cave, you can just stand still while you're mining. You don't use life support. But you also want to find life support. You want to find oxygen. But if you can't find oxygen, you can... Excuse me, if it's a cold planet, you can find dihydrogen. But usually they're in the rocks. You won't be able to terrain manipulate. But it's probably... The odds are high that it's not a frost planet, but who knows. You want to also get dihydrogen, because with dihydrogen and something else, what was it? With dihydrogen and carbon, you of course want to get carbon. With dihydrogen, you can turn it into dihydrogen jelly, and with that, you can make life support. Can I show you my base? Sure, my base should be close by. It's pretty basic. It's Permadeath, so I don't want to like make it fancy. But I need to find a cave. That's why I'm here. But I will show you my base because I can land there without a problem. And for those who are just tuning in, I'm not at my best. I am sick, so I won't necessarily respond right away. And I will mute myself to sneeze and stuff. Oh nice, you're 200 hours in. But you're 200 hours in what? Was it after the next update or before? Or a combination of the two? As you can see, my base is pretty basic. It's more fancy and normal and survival, but it looks not that much different from that. Oh, excuse me. I need to find a cave. I think there's a cave over there, actually. Like, I just built it today, actually. I just built this base today, like a few hours ago. Just enough to recruit one of each, and this part is for a large refinery, and the back part is going to be for banks. Yes, I finished it. You said you played it all after the next update, but there were other updates after that. What I mean by that is that there was an update that added the motorcycle and the submarine and improved underwater exploration. But I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Like I said, today I'm not in my best. I'm quite sick. Oh man, it's actually getting a little worse. Probably because the medicine is wearing off. I'll probably have to take more. But I mean, it's not that serious. It's like a really annoying cold, and of course, I had a sore throat. I do have a headache. But anyway, you haven't played with those vehicles yet. That means you didn't play that much of Next. Or maybe you played a lot, but you didn't get the other updates. There's also the community events. You probably missed a lot of those. What happens as you progress through the main story? Have you finished it? Yes, I finished it. In the end, they direct you to another galaxy. But they pretty much tell you the nature of reality. The galaxy, the universe and so on, and the Atlas, and why there's the three species. Man, today I wanted to do a long stream, but I'm not in the condition to do that. Yeah, that would be nice, but they might be working on that with the Beyond update. We don't know what they're gonna add, but I mean, we know what they're gonna add VR and improve the multiplayer. And they cryptically mentioned something about turrets to defend your base. That means you may be attacked by travelers or pirate NPCs or something. Who knows? Yeah, I should probably get myself a good amount of rest. When is the next update scheduled? Do you know? The most I know is that it's going to be either at the end of this month or early August. Since it's already the middle of the month, I would imagine if they release it this month, it would be at the end of it. Or early August. But you know how it is. When video game companies say it will release in the summer, it could be either June, July, or August, but usually it's in August. If they say it's going to release in the second quarter, usually it's like June. Unlikely it's May. You know, they always say like first quarter, second quarter is usually at the end of that, because there's also have to bug test. Often there's day one patches and all that. Of course, this is an update. Do I know any other sandbox games like this for console? Yes. There's Subnautica, where you're exploring an alien planet, but you're exploring underwater. But you don't. I don't know if you travel in space. I haven't played it yet, but Neo here has played it, so he can fill you in on the Subnautica, the gameplay elements of it. I hear it's a great game, and I'm planning on buying it. But for now, No Man's Sky is taking most of my attention. Oh, the endgame has something to do with space. That's cool. I'm sorry. I'm kind of just standing here. Like I said, I am not in a good shape to really be efficient at this. It's not so much that I'm tired, because I got a lot of rest yesterday. It's just that I'm all stuffed up and have a headache. Sad part is I'm not sleepy, so I can't even. If I take a break, I can't even go to sleep. But yeah, that's enough about that. I think there's a cave over here. I flew way over there hoping to find the cave, and there's a cave over there, I think. Rest assured, though, if I do end the stream early today, I'll stream tomorrow, because I'll be well rested. Though how many hours I will stream, it won't be as many. It sucks getting sick in the weekends, but it also sucks worse to get sick in the weekdays. I thought there was going to be a cave here. You know, I came across so many of those marrow bulb plants and I ignored them because I don't need them, and now I need it. Yeah, that's true. It just sucks getting sick. There is no need to overthink it. Just sucks getting sick. Yeah, it's the same. Like, I usually don't get sick, but when I get sick, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, it could be like sort of not being used to it. Then when it hits, you're like miserable, and then after a few days, depends, then you're fine. I mean, I was perfectly fine Friday and Saturday morning. Went to sleep, woke up, got sick. The endless journey for a cave. That might be a cave over there. Oh, found the cave. Hits you like a sentinel walker with a toothache, huh? Yeah. Hunting eggs. I don't really want them. But you can take those and sell them if you want. Stop hiding. These things are literally obsolete now. What do you need them for that mission? Oh, I need what? How many? At least I got them all in this cave. I think. But yeah, if you guys are looking for another game to play, I guess, that's not No Man's Sky until the Beyond update hits. There is Subnautica. Can't really think of another game that's like this. There's Elite Dangerous, but that's mostly in space, and you don't land that often on planets, only on the rocky ones, and it's a lot more realistic, and some of the travel times are like absurd. You could potentially travel to a space station for like half an hour, like real time hours, and you know, in that time you could just, you know, eat something, you can watch whatever episode of whatever it is you want to watch, or a movie, or at least that is a part of a movie anyway. It can get absurd, but most space stations are close, so you don't have to worry about that, but even still, it has its own kind of grind. I was gonna fly, but the base is right there. Oh yeah, then there's X4. That one is, you're building an that one has a dynamic economy, and you're building factories and have fleet of ships, and you can hire NPCs. You can build factory solar. I forget exactly because the last one I played was X3. I think I should get X3 Terran Conflict and play some of the older ones. I don't know. Of course, there's Star Citizen, but that hasn't been released, and they're still working on that. We don't know when or if it will release. Well, that can't be good. Huh. I should have given him sodium, but I didn't have it. I don't know what's going on here. Look at this. This save, this is my permadeath run. I started this yesterday. I'm still going strong. Though I feel like shit. Because I'm a bit sick, but other than that. So it gets better, it gets worse. No, I don't know what happened here, but yeah, it's all like glitchy. Like if that was an earthquake and I didn't even notice. Yeah, I must have. That's right. I spawned here, I landed here, and spawned here, and then was running around. I didn't even notice. Yes. It happened in downtown. I had a phone call just, well, that topic came up. What can I say? I guess I'm glad it didn't really happen today here while I'm sick. Alright, permanent technology. Ah, I see it needs sodium nitrate. I'm pretty sure I have sodium nitrate. What I need is a galactic trade terminal here. Because usually it sells or buys, you can buy different things. This is, I'm not gonna read this, I'm just gonna like highlight it. This is another one of those that takes an hour and a half, just like the base computer. Speaking of which, I haven't had base computer missions in a while. Don't know why. But whatever. He wants a ride. Or at least to pay for the ride. Oh. Let's see. And then missions. Good question. Best way to do it is to be rich and just buy from the space station, the easiest way, and keep jumping. But you don't. It's a combination of it, really. There's that, especially for the general and technology, which doesn't cost that much. But the cargo, you want to go for drop pods because they're expensive. Though this was getting expensive as well. Go for the general. So that, the thing that I'm doing is that you can ask the NPCs directions, and they tell you the directions of a drop pod occasionally, and you have to repair it. You could buy coordinate data, but those are kind of expensive. What I'm doing actually is building up the base, doing the base mission so I can recruit a technician, so I can get an exocraft, do a mission so I can get the scanner for the exocraft, and then I can scan for drop pods for free from the exocraft once I install the B module, I think. I do, but it's the reason why I have so many units is because I haven't really spent them much except for some resources, and I have I found, like, on the starting system I had was ancient bones and salvageable scrap. Then I found them on other systems as well, and I got lucky early on, and I got directed towards a crash freighter. I went there, started opening up the storage units from the ground, and one of them gave me a superconductor, the other one gave me a fusion accelerator, and I sold those for about 3 mil together. And I tried for the other crash freighters, but they wouldn't give me as nice stuff, so I think it might have just been, I think those are rare to find that kind of stuff. That said, you could do that too, but you need those for blueprints. You're better off searching for ancient bones. So just go to jump systems and look around at the planets. If they have ancient bones or salvageable scrap, go for those. Salvageable scrap could potentially be more profitable because if you find one with like 4 or 5 protections, they can be worth a lot more than 1 mil. 5 protections will probably be 2 million for each. Nice, you got an A rank tool. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to end it here. Yes. Anyway, for those who are still watching, make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm just not feeling that well today. Otherwise, I would have continued this for like, I don't know, a lot more hours, but yeah. It's time for me to get rest. And for those who haven't already, would be appreciated if you have a free sub from Twitch Prime or something. You want to sub to me? That'd be great. I just need 5 more sub points for a new No Man's Sky inspired emote. That's right. All of you subs can enjoy that. Especially since I'm trying to make them all in the first tier. But for now, I wish I wasn't sick today, but then I wish I never get sick, you know? No one ever wishes to get sick, but there goes. But I will have plenty of rest. Anyway, see you guys next time. I made decent progress for my Permadeath today. Quite a few hours. Ending it here. See if I can raid someone.